All right, good morning, guys. Another day in paradise. I should have charged my car, huh? All right, so we're going to go work on kitchen seats again. It just gets so tiring sometimes. Okay, whatever. Um, what's that? Push the button, right? Ding, ding.
In 500 feet, turn right onto American Drive.
I guess I'm starting to get used to her voice and accepting it. I don't know. Okay, fine. Hands off the
Now
wheel.
turn right onto American Drive.
What are we going to ride with? 39%. We have 48. So that means we'll use 11%. We have plenty.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
And we use more energy going out than we do coming back.
Now turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
Yep, looks good. Take a chance. Oh, come on. Oh, is he starting to respond? Okay. But that's not an intervention, right? Or that's not a critical intervention. And that's how they're measuring those things, is critical interventions. The fact that I have to press on the accelerator to get to accelerate every time the speed limit goes up is not a critical intervention. But, like I've said several times already, people see that and go like, "What? You have to do what? What a piece of junk!" Yes, sir, Bob. All right. By the time you see this video, of course, it'll be too late. But I hope you all have gotten out and voted. I hope so. Oh, so I should say this. Um, I've been stopping the recording and turning off the camera. And apparently, at some point, when the microphone's no longer receiving connection, apparently it turns off on its own. So, at least I assume that's what's going on. I went to go connect it up once, and I found that the microphone was off. Oh, okay. Oh, come on. So this morning I did do my first car wash with this car. For what that's worth. Oh, I didn't record stuff here. Oops. Charge 4747. Oh, I didn't reset. Oh, no, I reset it earlier. Okay, whatever. Relax, man. It's all good. What is it? Wow, 37. What? What'd you do in my station? He lost. Oh, come on. How do you bring it back? I forgot. It's almost like he's lost track. Aha! Okay, what was that for? I don't know. Just tried to be stupid. Oh, look, Bob is there. Okay. I don't know why he lost track of that, but he's back. Alright, so anyway. Let's interrupt here. Okay. Quick enough. So we're coming up on Quinlan Park Road turn lane. So it was only the one day where he messed it up. I mean, it was the first time.
Now turn left onto North Quinlan Park Road.
And he's staying between the white lines. Wow. It's 12:01. Bump. Zoom, zoom. Wow. Oh no, we're going 40 in a 45 zone. Why are you signaling? I just wanted to be dangerous about stuff. Yeah, don't signal. Let the truck go by. It's Travis County truck. Oh, this is a different truck. Okay, human driver. Signal left, go to the inside lane. Of course, we're still going 38 in a 45 zone. Right? Those you go, hey, I don't want to go. I want to go slow. I want to be in danger. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Going so slow creates an awkward situation for all the cars around you.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Steiner Ranch Boulevard, University Club Drive.
Yeah. What? That has lubricant on it? Or is it just plastic? I
Now
guess it's
turn
just
left onto
plastic.
Steiner Ranch Boulevard.
See, old enough to drive a motorcycle? A motorcycle? Well, it's electric. It's still a motorcycle. Where are we at? What? You believe that? Or watt hours per mile is 187? That sounds crazy
In
low.
500 feet, turn right onto Old Course Drive.
Of course, it's 67 degrees outside. 67.
Now turn right onto Old Course Drive.
Ah! Oh, what was that? There's a spot there for some reason. A couple of times he's done a break. Come to almost a
In
stop.
500 feet, your destination will be on the right.
Why? What's going on there? There's a pickup and he's parked in his driveway. What? I don't know why that should matter. Alright, so anyway. Yeah, for some reason when the gates open, he sits there like, well, yeah, I know we can do it in 12.306, but I don't trust 12.306. It handles it better than you. Alright, so anyway. 29 miles,
Is on the right.
49 minutes, 188 watt hours per mile. Should I let him do whatever he's going to do?
Now turn right onto Long Bay Cove.
So he's going to run the loop down here. Really? Seriously? Whoops. What happened? I think you have to go to the other street. You got lost. If only you had something called navigation to help you understand what to do. I understand they've done that at Tesla where it's like when I was at IBM, right? They would have two different groups of people working on the same project. You wouldn't know about the other team. And what they're doing is having you compete to see who came out with a better solution. Well, FSD doesn't do navigation. Navigation does navigation. FSD is supposed to work with navigation. Oops. Oh, you're not going to do that either, are you? You're just going to be stubborn.
Now your destination is on the left.
We'll see what he'll do this time. It's interesting, he's not... Oh, maybe he is. Okay. I was going to say he's not obeying the stop sign. Where is he going? I don't know. Where is he going? I don't know. Do you have any idea where you're going? I have no idea. I know where I'm going, but you seem to have completely lost track of how to get there. Whatever. There we are. I don't think there's anything horribly bad, but his lack of speed keeps bothering me. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. I mean, if I were to grade right now, I'd call it a C, and we'd be done with that.
Now turn left onto Old Force Drive.
Alright, good afternoon, guys. So our trip right now is at 96 miles, 19 kilowatt hours used, 196 watt hours per mile. So I'm reading that out because I forgot to reset trip before I took off. But we'll figure it out as we go. Oh! Alright, so as he's about to roll through the gate, all of a sudden he throws on the brakes.
Turn left onto University Club Drive.
Oh my goodness. Oh, what was that about? I don't know. Okay, what?
Now turn left onto University Club Drive.
Let's see, so I'm supposed to drive at 31%, so it's only going to use 9% to get there. Really? Just 9%?
In 500 feet, turn right onto North Quinlan Park Road.
In this 35 zone, it's declaring it's 20 miles
right
an hour. Come on. Cruise control will not brake. If only you were able to go speed. Okay. Yeah, I thought that Subaru had right away. But he held because you had to go. Oh. Alright. Time to interrupt. You're back. Wow, that was fast. Oh, come on! You make it look like you never went around that corner before. Or that curve. I live right down the street, so obviously you have been down the street many times. Or various iterations of FSD have.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the left.
What's that? Oh, yes. So this is the third car with FSD. I think so.
Now your destination is on the left.
Well, the signal's on, so he wants to turn. Whoops. Here, let's pull into the driveway instead of cancel. Park assist is degraded. Next thing you know, you're going to tell me that I'm driving a Chevy. All right, 30 miles, 56 minutes, 186 watt hours per mile. Really? And since last charge is at 24. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some math to figure out what it should be. Front camera is blocked or blinded. The front camera's blocked? Where was that, in service? Oh, put it in park. Camera preview. Okay, main. That looks like that works. Wide. That looks like it works. Left door pillar. Left fender. Right pillar. Right fender. Rear view. You know, I'm not an engineer or anything, but I think that works. I'm guessing we're using Maine most of the time. Okay, whatever. Um, so what did we want to say about anything here? So there was the interesting part. So instead of going all the way out to 620 from when we're on Quinlan Park Road, navigation wanted to go up Steiner Ranch Boulevard. And when we came down to the intersection of Bullock Hollow, navigation wanted to go down Bullock Hollow. FSD never does that. Okay? I don't think, maybe once in the whole time I've used FSD has it done that. Otherwise, he doesn't do that. So that was a surprise to me that he was calling that out. Um, so we went down Bullock Hollow. Interestingly enough, that light for some reason held. Now, as we went through the intersection, the light did turn yellow, or actually it turned yellow before we got to it. So it was a stale yellow when we went through. FSD was sounding the collision warning, or whatever you want to call that thing. Brake on, FSD off. Foot on accelerator, keep going through. Everything worked out just fine. And actually the car behind me followed me. So while I may not have followed Tesla's and FSD's safety rules, nothing bad happened. So there you go. There's that part. I think it was pretty much uneventful. Yes, it was pretty much uneventful the whole way down FM 2769, and actually Anderson Mill is pretty much uneventful. Um, other than of course the Tesla magical 25 mile per hour speed zone. And you know what? Coming down 1431 was pretty much uneventful. Now I did do a brake on FSD off to push the car over into the inside lane. But surprisingly, there was a lot of cars that were going straight. Usually, a bunch of cars turn off somewhere in Jonestown. This time, it looked like most traffic actually is going through Jonestown, which surprised me. But okay, that's where it's at. What? I'm sorry, I'm looking at my rear window, and behind the right side seat headrest, I see a bunch of fingerprints on the window. What? Yes, the Tesla guys didn't do a great job of cleaning out the car. I mean, no big deal. You just take it and clean it. No, just live with it. I just found it surprising that they hadn't done all that much. All right. Anyway, peace and harmony. We're right at 40. Less than 500 mile ago. Well, I would hope so, because we only have 300 something miles on this car. 310. Okay. Sorry, I'm thinking of, where did I get? Oh, it was coming in driveway. So anyway, on Boggy Ford, yes, we had the Lindbergh Lane turn signal come on. I know his intent is to say he's signaling that he's going to go right, which means he's going to go straight. As opposed to signaling left, which I guess in somebody's book is straight. Because yes, Boggy Ford curves off to the right, and Highland Lake is straight ahead. But then there's a Lindbergh Lane. That's when he's signaling is just before Lindbergh Lane. That's why I hate it. That's not the right thing to do. But peace and harmony, it's all good. I mean, we'll survive. Yeah, I guess I need to go through and clean the windows again. Anyway, um, so the only real cat. So there was that Toyota Corolla who was tailgating us. He tailgated me once, and I slowed down. He backed off. He got bored. Second time, we're coming up on a truck that's barely going 30 miles an hour. But Mr. Corolla said, "Oh, no, I got to tailgate you." You can see that I can't go any faster, right? Right? That's the catch. I can't go any faster. And once you start tailgating me, you're telling me I'm going too fast, so I have to go even slower? Well, the good news is he turned on Poco, but whatever. FSD just didn't want to accelerate. So that's been 12.5.4.1, which means I gotta live with this until towards the end of November? Come on. But I get it. I mean, it's one of those things I normally say is, Tesla and FSD are not thinking this through correctly. They're not. You have 12.5.6 out. You could push it wide. Even if it's not perfect, this having to put my foot on the accelerator all the time, it's not fun. Okay, whatever. Who cares? So coming into the driveway, for some reason, oh, is that what he's complaining about? I guess as we turn into the driveway, there's a shade spot there. Right? That must be what FSD's complaining about. Front camera's blocked. Well, no, it's not blocked. You're just being stupid. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. I think I already said before, the grade will be a C today. We're looking at, I'll have to do some math to figure out the kilowatt hours. But 186 watt hours per mile? That's pretty good. Now, it's only 73 degrees, and my climate's set to 70, 71. So we're not having to do much air conditioning work. So that's all good. All right, anyway, there you go. The grade's a C. The ICE comparison vehicle will be some BMW thing that I have to go look up. Onward, upward, charge. All right, guys. Welcome back. So today we covered 59 miles. Did I add up? So 11 kilowatt hours. I forgot to reset the trip, but if you look at the trip out, that was 188 watt hours per mile. Coming back is 186 watt hours per mile. Pretty amazing that that's so even. All right, so going back to this. Sorry, I'm trying to follow what I wrote down. So why do I have down here 5.3? Oh, and 5.4. Okay. So just doing some computation. So using the watt hours per mile compared to the miles driven gives me an estimate on what the kilowatt hours used was. So that adds up to 11 kilowatt hours. Okay. $1.21. That's 48% of a gallon at $2.50. And so you might go like, whoa, but wait, yeah, gas prices look like they're on the way up today for some reason. I don't know why. So I don't know how much I trust it or believe it. But whatever, peace and harmony. So anyway, the comparison is based on 250, regular unleaded. All right, our comparison vehicle is a BMW xDrive 30i. Oh, I'm sorry, it's an X3. Whoops, I didn't write down X3. So it gets 24 miles per gallon combined. It has a 17.5 gallon tank. So for the cost of energy, this BMW can go 11.5 miles. Okay, I didn't do the comparison, but that's somewhere right between Jonestown and Treviso. Yeah, that one. Okay, anyway, 11.5 miles. That's actually pretty decent. But you know how those guys with those BMWs are. Oh, I can cover that range. All right, 2.5 gallons is going to cost you $6.25. $6.25 for what cost me $1.21. Reversing around the other way, I get 56 kilowatt hours. I can go 280 miles. 280 versus 59. Okay. Well, let's go back. Let's say, how far can this SUV actually go? Tank size 17.5 gallons. It'll cost $43.75 to fill it up empty to full. You'll be able to cover 420 miles at 24 miles per gallon. If you take that $43.75, I get 398 kilowatt hours. I can cover 1,990 miles. Yeah. Now, granted, this is thinking in terms of just driving around home. Not that I'm going to drive all 1,999 miles right away, but over the course of time, commuting into town and back, 1,990 miles. And I think I have changed here. So previously I was using 4 miles per kilowatt hour, but this is consistently getting much more than 5 miles per kilowatt hour. So I've switched to using 5. So it's increasing. Now this is the Model 3 long range. Yeah, dual motor. Okay. So there's that part. I did look some at the safety. The safety actually looks pretty good, which is what you expect from a BMW. You expect BMWs to be safe, right? So not a surprise there. It did say it had 4,400 pounds towing capacity, assuming you use the BMW components. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. So there's that part. It did look like the trunk capacity, which you'd expect, is somewhat bigger than the Model 3. I mean, Model 3 has just a regular trunk. So it does have more space behind that second seat, but it's an X3. It doesn't have a third row. Okay, so there's that part. There's that part. Oh, so here's the catch. Okay, and you're going to love this. According to the specs, you're required to use premium gas in this car. Okay, so it's not $2.50. That's more like $3 a gallon. But, I mean, for some people, this is what they need to have. Anyway, either way, peace and harmony. The point here is to make the comparison. So sticking with the tank, yes, you can go 420. I think in highway mode, you can go 460, actually. But you break that down, for me driving around town, I can go for 1,990 miles. I don't care how you slice that. I'm going four times further, actually. Yeah, four times. I can cover 4 times as many miles as you can in that BMW. Okay, there you go. Onward, upward charge.